Still checking if the place still cold. Moving in the way, no place, no snow. Straight chilling with my niggas that shiver.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a 5 things I hate about my BMW E90 328i. Alright guys, so number 1 on the list is how these cars have lug bolts instead of lug nuts. Let me show you guys real quick. If you guys know, BMWs come standard with lug bolts instead of lug nuts. If you guys know, normal cars have lug nuts, which basically screw on to the wheel studs that come in normal cars. You screw them on, but in this car, since you have lug bolts, you first have to put on the rim onto like a centering ring, and after that screw on the bolts, and it's really difficult to put them on because you don't have any wheel studs to put the rim onto. Number 2 is how everything's really hard to get to on the engine bay. Let me show you guys real quick. If you guys see, everything's hitting on the engine. This could also be a con because all these beauty covers help hide like all the wires and the coil packs and all that. Don't take me wrong, it does look nice, but I kind of feel like since there's so much beauty covers on the engine, it's really hard to get to like some stuff. Let's say for example, you have to take this thing right here off just to get to the ABS pump, right, which is right there, and the brake fluid. Another example could be that you have to remove all that just to get to the engine cover, and then you have to remove 4 bolts just to take this beauty cover off to get to the coil packs, which takes like 10 or 15 minutes. Number 3, 4, and 5 are in the interior of the car. Number 3 is how the trim peels inside of this car. If you guys can see, this trim right here is peeling, and you can actually see it right there too, and that happens throughout the whole interior. If you come to the window switch panel, you can also see how it's like peeling here also. You see it, like it's all peeled, and here too, like where you pull the door, it's all peeled also. And also sometimes this door handle gets all sticky, and you have to replace it once it gets all sticky. In my case, I have replaced it before, and since I replaced it, I changed the material on this one. This is not the one that gets all sticky. It's like a more like plastic. It's kind of this type of material. It's not the same that comes OEM with the car. Number 4 is the cup holders. BMW E90s are known for having like really fragile cup holder. Like for example, this one doesn't work. If I push it, it doesn't come out. This one actually works, but as you can see, it comes out like really slow. That's like the main goal, for it to come out like really slow, because it looks like more luxurious basically. But in my case, this one's broken. I think the spring that's on the inside of the cup holder broke. That happens really often. In other words, these cup holders are like really janky, and they break like with absolutely nothing. This one right here, I almost broke once getting into the car. I hit it with my leg, and I don't really remember what actually happened, but I think it just like popped off or something, because I got it fixed real quick. But yeah, you can see that it's working fine. But if you go to this one doesn't come out. I had to like take it out with my nails or something. It's like really hard. Or sometimes I just grab my key and I just pull out the little key, and this is what I do. I just put the key in there and just take it out like this. Just pry it out, and that's how I take it out. But yeah, and that's mainly why it's peeling here, because I put the key in and it scratches it. But either way, this trim here like peels every time on every E90. So yeah, that's not the main reason why it's peeling. And last but not least, number 5 is how the car doesn't have any sort of oil temp or coolant temp on the instrument cluster. As you guys can see, it shows the miles per gallon and the fuel level, but that's it. and obviously you have the RPMs and the speed, but it doesn't show you how cold or how hot the engine is. This only applies to the 328 because I know that the 335s come with the oil temp gauge, which is actually really nice because coolant temp is not that good to have in the instrument cluster. It's better to have oil temp, because once the oil is up to temp, you can like drive the car normally without like being worried about the engine oil being cold or something like that. Most cars, the temperature is run off the coolant. The coolant can be hot, but the engine oil may not be hot, which is not good, because you can think that your car is up to temp, but it's actually really not. And that can be really bad because you can damage your engine because of misleading information. Because if you think about it, the coolant is separate to the oil. If the coolant is up to temp, that's not gonna help lubricate the engine, but once the oil is up to temp, that's gonna lubricate well the engine, and it's not gonna affect anything. If you see that the coolant is up to temp, that can mean nothing, since the coolant may be up to temp but the engine oil may not be up to temp. I also know that some 328 do come with the oil temp gauge, but I think that it's only the E92 that comes with the oil temp gauge. E90s, I've never seen one with the oil temp gauge. And if you do have one, maybe send me a picture on my Instagram at BMW_HN so that I can check it out, because what I know is that only E92s and 335s have the oil temp gauge. But yeah guys, this is the end of the video. If you guys liked it, leave a big like down below, comment what you thought of the video. Also, please subscribe to the channel, it helps me a lot. I'll be doing videos more regularly, so subscribe, stay tuned for the next videos. Also, let me know in the comments what you would like to see me do with this car. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.